I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly.
We got to do it all the way over. It's just got to happen that way. I apologize.
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
We back. Seems to be working a little better. Now, who are these other channels you guys are talking about? There's other channels on YouTube? What kind of shit? Just kidding. Other channels. You guys watch other channels? I know I do. I don't mind. Clip away. Clip away. Hop around. Jump around. I hope around too. Exactly, Mary. What other stream? This is bull crap. Hey, what are you doing? What can you get back in bed? Go. Up in bed.
Mary donated $5 through Super Chat. Best late night show on these streets.
That's true. I agree with that. Thank you, Mary. Seeing some old faces. In bed, go. Up. Get up. Go.
Lab After Dark.
They're so annoying sometimes. Just like, just go to bed. I gave them baths today. It's just nightmare.
Well, you open that Pandora's door.
Like, we're on a once a week bathing regiment because they're disgusting. And they always, for some reason, they always smell.
I was actually just sitting down to pee, but whatever, you know.
So it's a once a week sort of thingy, you know? And usually, when I give them baths, they like to, they relax. Not today.
What's the point in causing big ruffles with you guys?
Yeah, I did. I got a haircut the other day. And I won a free haircut because I gambled And I bet my barber that the Pittsburgh Steelers would beat. I'm going to put my glasses on for this because it felt good. I bet him the price of a haircut that my Pittsburgh Steelers would beat his Minnesota Vikings. And we did in Ireland. So now I get a free haircut. And that's the shiz. I didn't comb it. I didn't comb my hair. Everybody hit the like button, please. 21 likes is humiliating. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's free. I don't know if it's free because, I mean, I could have lost. I won. So, I mean, I guess it is free because I don't have to pay for a haircut now. Macho, get in bed. Finally. Oh, my God. Having to wash those two, and it's back to back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's when I have to wash the dogs, obviously, it's like one right after the other. And it's basically washing piglets. That's what it's the equivalent of, washing piglets. Now you're going to go, Josh, that's mean. Well, I mean, yeah, whatever. I've never washed them, but it's the same. Like, I would assume it's the same process. Just a whole lot of squealing and bucking around. And as soon as Otis is done, he's hyper, runs around everywhere. It's kind of nightmarish. And yeah, it's actually really nightmarish. Drives me up a wall. But who else is going to do it? Nobody.
Mary donated $5 through Super Chat. Free cookies if you hit the like button.
I hit the like button. I hit the like button. But anyway, yeah, but just. Yeah, you know, I would do that too. I send my dog out to be clean. I haven't had my hair. Why the hell is it right? Look at that. We're dealing with new shit, new technology today. Where's the highlighted chat? Give me a second here. We're flowing, though. It's working good, I think. Yeah, I know. The groomer, right? I don't think that they would they wouldn't take my dogs, probably. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they would, but. Excuse me, it's been a long couple of days. Pat, the roof walker, was walking on his roof again yesterday because a storm has been rolling in. And then he made me fix my own downspout that he said was crooked. That's what he did. He made me do it. Like, he said, hey, we need to fix this. So when we fixed it, we had to do all of them. When the roof walker speaks, you listen. I mean, what am I going to do? Argue with a nuclear engineer? No, I'm not doing that. Ugh. No. So we spent like all day doing that, which was nice of him. It's just great. My good old buddy, Shit, I can't stop yawning. That's going to make for a terrible show. Oopsie, you're back. That's right. It is smooth as butter. I can't believe it's not butter. I have a headache. It must be a tumor. It's not a tumor. I'm waking up. Give me a second. I'm going to wake right up. Put the cookie down. I haven't had any cookie. I wish. I got some coffee. I'll be okay. Just give me a second here, okay? Most everybody else does their shows off camera where they're not yawning and shit. And, you know, maybe that's what I should probably be doing too. However, I'm not. I'm here. I'm live. I'm direct. So if I have to yawn, you're going to see it. I don't yawn all the time. Now that I'm talking about it, though, I know it's just going to be... It's going to be constant now. Son of a bitch. What do I do? What do I do to get rid of the yawns? God dang it. What do I do? What do I do? Stick your finger in your mouth? That's disgusting. Why would I do that? That's not going to help anything. Stick your finger in your mouth and do what? I'm drinking coffee. Stick your finger in your mouth. You stick your finger in your mouth. Bob Melvin's out. Yeah, I don't know, man. Sacrificial lamb. I don't know. I don't think managers matter as much in baseball as they do football. But, yeah, the Giants, they lost their head coach. Matter of fact, I'm actually in talks with somebody right now. Not that you guys would probably care, but that we are thinking about starting a Giants Beat podcast because there's a need for it. I'm not sticking my finger in my mouth. Fuck. Ooh. This sucks. Now my eyes are watering. It's just all... It's going to smooth out. Don't worry. It's going to smooth out. So that would just be another podcast. Well, I can't quite tell you that yet. However, I can tell you that possibly some of my old crew and go put some cold water on your face. No, thank you. Hey, go stick your finger in your mouth and put cold water on your face. Why would I, you want me to gag myself and then throw cold water on my face? Not happening. It's just not, I just can't. Why is it still up there? Yeah, they might bring Bochy back. Here, gag yourself and then toss water in your face. All right, sure. Good thing I'm not one of those people that just goes, Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe what I'll do is I'll stick my finger in my throat while I dump cold water on my face. I mean, could there be, I want to go to sleep at some point tonight, and making myself dry heave and giving myself hypothermia is not going to help whatsoever. I get it. You guys you got any more thoughts? What else should I do, huh? You want me to hit myself with a weed whacker? What else? Anything else less violent? Swallowing will... I don't have the hiccups. I just yawned like 4 times, and I'm probably going to do it again. Listen, if I was there and you yawned and I stuck my finger in your mouth, you would stop yawning. And you would also be outside. You might lose a finger. I bite like that. I'm sticking. Nobody's ever done that to me, nor would I ever allow that ever. My reflexes are too good. Yeah, like what if you were just like picking your like nose or something? That's gross. It's disgusting. Shockingly, I actually gave you an excellent scientifically fact advice. Yawning is from lack of oxygen. Great. Is it really? Yawning is better than having a zombie rib cage. I know. Speaking of zombie rib cage, keep him in your thoughts. He's kind of like the mascot. I'm dealing with a lot also. Yawning. Yeah, I don't understand how yawning is contagious or you can trick somebody into yawning. I don't understand that. I know that it happens and I know that it's a thing, but I don't understand it. Like, why is yawning contagious? It's so stupid. I hate yawning like that.
Mary donated $5 through Super Chat. Everybody wave to Pop.
What up, Pop? Feel better soon. Make fart armpit noises. I used to do that. I used to do that a lot, actually. An empathy thing. Grandma's home and she has had her pot pies. A pot pie. Oh no, Piggy, let me get a pot pie. It's not hot. I think it's just, I guess I'm just a little more tired than usual. I mean, is that possible? Uh-oh. What's going on here? Don't you dare, you little bastard. Okay, here we go. Yawning is contagious due to social empathy triggered by mirror neurons in the brain that facilitate social mirroring and the subconscious copying of behavior, which often with closer relationships. I mean, that sounds great. I don't know what that means. She likes the chicken pot pie. That could be true. People cry when they see others cry. I have actually really good news that I'm willing to share. She likes chicken. Mostly I don't know. I remember one time I took her to this like authentic Mexican restaurant and she tried to order beef. Was it beef tacos? Ground beef tacos. And the lady's like, we only have shredded beef. And she's like, only shredded? And I was like, yeah, dude, they don't, like, this is an authentic Mexican restaurant. They're not just gonna, they don't have ground beef. And she's like, why wouldn't they have ground beef, Josh? I was like, I don't know. How would I know? Okay. I don't know. I wish I did. but I don't. I cried recently. What's up, Rod? How's it going, man? Nice. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, that'll wake me up. I bet you I wouldn't yawn the rest of the night if I took like a full rotation of a weed whacker. And I'll tell you my good news here in a minute. But speaking of weed whackers, I have this cousin, and he's a hillbilly. And I don't know why, because he grew up the same place I did. But for some reason, he just has this really sort of hillbilly, like Oklahoma draw. Not like people from Oklahoma, but like worse. I don't know. I have no idea where he gets it from. But he was punishing his son for getting in trouble at school. So he was like, "You're gonna go over and you're gonna weed whack."
Kelsey donated $5 through Super Chat, showing support. Heart emoji.
Thank you, Kelsey. So he said that he was gonna bring him over to weed whack, and the kid's like 10, right? So he shows up. Kid's got it's an electric weed whacker he's got boots, like rubber boots on. And then, I don't know, like some weird glasses. And anyway, I said to him, I said, does he ever like hit himself with the weed whacker? And this is exactly what he said and exactly how he said it. And this is exactly how he sounded when he said it. So I said, does he ever whack himself with the weed whacker? He goes, "Oh, yeah, he does it all the time. That's why he's wearing his rain boots." It's like, holy crap. "Oh, yeah, he does it all the time. That's why he's wearing rain boots." It's just like, why is he? I don't ever. It was more drawn out than normal. It was crazy. That's why he's wearing rain boots. I had a good laugh at that one. Why he's wearing rain boots? Oh, that's exactly how he sounded too. And I mean exactly how he sounded. Also, there was a time when somebody was writing something on an Etch-a-Sketch, and it was inappropriate, and and the person showed it to me, and then I was like, "What's it say? What's it say?" And then it was actually his dad, and he goes, "You can't read. Don't worry about it." I was like, wow. He can read. He's just not great at it. That's the gayest sounding hillbilly I've ever heard. That's just how he talks. I don't know. I don't know how to help him. What am I supposed to do? "Oh, yes. Why he's wearing rain boots." Anyway. So, good news is that my nephew is going. I talked with him for a little bit, and this is my sister's son, her oldest son. My sister's boy, he wears rain boots too, but he's actually going to move in here for a little while and help out with grandma. So that is a blessing in a major way. And I couldn't be more excited and grateful for this, because it's necessary, I think. And so God bless him, and it'll be nice. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, yeah, it's a big blessing, and that I he is 21 years old. And I'm very excited because I think I'll get to spend some time with him, and I think that's great too. I look forward to that. So can can I adopt chicken pot pie, Grandma? Love her, don't even know her. You can have her. Yeah, no paperwork, nothing, nothing. Yeah, it's his great grandmother. Yeah, yep. So it's a good thing. It's a really good thing, and it was something that he was looking for a place, and so I had a conversation with him and sort of talked it out. Yeah. So we're excited. We're excited, and I'm sure the dogs will love it, and so that's happening. And like I said, I'm happy and look forward to it. We'll get him on the show here. We'll see if he can eat 50 atomic wings or something like Peyton. That's what Peyton did. 20 of them. It was actually 20. It was disgusting. I'm glad too, Gabby. I am glad, and I believe my grandma is too. She's very happy. We're all happy. Happy, happy, happy. Everybody waved to Pop. I haven't yawned in a long time. I did. I'm going to try. He's very shy. He's very, very shy. Yeah, I think so. I mean, maybe. He's funny. My nephew is moving in, and I do think it's a good. I think it's a good thing. I think that I can. I think I can help him, and I think that he can help me, and I think that we can sort of help each other benefit from being around. What's up, Justin? No, he doesn't know anything about StreamYard. He doesn't know anything about. I don't think he knows much about computers or anything. I think so. I think it'll be, like I said, it'll be good, man. It'll be fun and exciting, and I won't feel like such an empty nester, even though he's 21. But I mean, we're close. We've been close, and I helped raise him. His dad died when he was 1. His father drowned in the Trinity River when he was 1 year old. His father was a really good friend of mine. That's how him and my sister met. And I don't have to tell you how the birds and bees work, but that's sort of how he was made. And so his dad passed away a long time ago. Unfortunately, almost about 20 years now. And so I've always sort of been there for him in that capacity. I coached him for years, coached his basketball teams too, him and his brother. And my kids are close with them. So it's a good thing, man. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I think it'll be fun. I think, he's a good kid. He's a nice kid. No, you know what? The story is, it's terrible. He could not swim. and he was at the river with some friends, and somehow, some way, they convinced. I had been swimming with him many times. I'd known him since, I don't know, 4th grade, and I think this was like, because he was only 20 when he died, and he was a year older than me. We all had kids really young. But they all wanted to cross the river. And he was somehow convinced, they convinced him somehow to cross the river. And he got swept off his feet because they were sort of in the rapids, and it was about to his chest, and he just couldn't swim, and he freaked out, panicked, and he got swept away. And unfortunately, it was found about 2 miles down the river, tangled up in some, shrubbery or whatever it was. And I remember hearing about it, like getting told that it had happened, and I rushed home. I rushed over to where my sister and my nephew were, and I remember my sister was like outside just crying. And I just knew that it was going to be bad. I knew that it was going to be bad, and I knew that I was going to have to be there even more, because that's just what family does. So it was a terrible thing. He was a really good friend of mine. I mean, a really good friend. Yeah, we were really close, and I was so upset, and not blaming other people too. I couldn't believe that anybody told him, hey, yeah, you should try. Everybody knew that he couldn't swim. And I would have never asked him to do something like that. And I would have hoped that he would just have said, no, I'm not doing it. And he didn't. And, yeah, I can't imagine. That was a really bad time, and then you just got this 1-year-old cutest little kid. And I just couldn't believe it, man. I mean, it breaks my heart knowing that, he had a father that wanted to be there for him, but that, his life was cut short. It's funny though, because, well, not funny, but they look exactly alike, like identical twins almost, if you would. But yeah, like I said, we've been through some stuff. I know, like a lot of you have, and I know that a lot of people talk about the things that they've been through, and you just sort of look back and reflect. Yes, I did buy, that was my other nephew, but, and Jennifer, thank you for your super chat. I really do appreciate it. And Kelsey, 11 months. Shout out to Kelsey. Yeah, it was a terrible, and thank you for gifting 10 Lab After Dark memberships. It will be good, and it'll be good for me. And like I said, I'm just excited. I am excited about it, because I think that, I don't know why, other than, I'm going to be happy to be able to spend time with him. Be happy to have the help, and I will be happy to. I know the dogs will be happy because they are always wanting to play. So it's going to be great. We'll get him on the stream here. We'll make him. We'll do a challenge. He'll have to do a challenge. Yeah, Rod. It was devastating, man. I got to tell you that. I mean, it was heartbreaking when that happened, and I just knew for some reason. I just knew that when that happened, that even though I had, I raised my two children, but I was also very, I was very intertwined with my nephews, and they were very intertwined with their cousins. And, there were times that I had four kids at one time that I was dealing with. And, they were always good though, man. They were just easy, man. They were cool and they listened pretty well. I mean, there was, there's always one, but, he wasn't that bad. He was just, it's a win-win for everybody. Everybody's excited and looking forward to it. I already crashed. Yeah. How many, I know Martha remembers this, and I'll tell it, but how many people remember the plunger story from like 3 years, was it 2 years ago or 3 years? I can't remember. It was probably at least 2 years ago. 3 years ago, probably. If you remember it, press 1. If you don't remember it, don't press anything. Baby Kisses remembers. That was a fun night. That's so funny, the plunger story. I hadn't even thought about the plunger story in a long time. Oh, man. So basically, while I was live on the air, I get a phone call from my sister, and she says, Owen has broken the plunger again. That's what she said, again. And I think he's going to be here in a couple days. And she says, can I borrow your plunger? And I said, absolutely not under any circumstances. Can you borrow a plunger? It's just not happening. She's like, well, what am I supposed to do? I was like, I don't know. So while I'm on the air, I said, I will DoorDash you a plunger. And I found the most heavy-duty plunger that I could find and DoorDashed it to her house. I think I threw something else in there, too. Why not? You think I'm not passing that's the bullshit that she does. She likes to borrow stuff that people shouldn't ask to borrow. Meaning a plunger? No. A thermometer. She asked one time, can I borrow a thermometer? A thermometer. No. No. There's no borrowing of these objects. Hey, do you have some spare Neosporin? No, I don't. A plunger. Hey, can we borrow your plunger? I don't know. But apparently he had broken. They would get the little cheap ones from the Dollar Tree with the little stick on them, and there's like the thing doesn't flap or whatever. Yeah. It's the same thing as borrowing a toothbrush. It's disgusting. And it's just not happening. Not on my watch, not on anybody's watch. I would never. I couldn't believe it. Can I borrow your plunger? Owen broke the plunger again. And yes, you heard that right. Again. He broke the plunger again. And I just said, no, but I will help you out here. So I found like a titanium plunger. It had a flex, like the little flex part on it, like where it could sort of, bends, but it doesn't break. You know what I'm saying? So he could give it a little torque if he needed to. But the ones that I guess he was just snapping them like toothpicks, bro. Like who breaks? I don't know. I've never heard of somebody breaking plungers. I've never heard of that. Not like that. Just snapping off. No, I don't think so. I never heard any. I don't know. I mean, we could ask. Hold on. We can hold on 1 second. Okay. Blue. Here we go. Hang it. Holds fast. Steadfast here. She's gonna get mad. I can't even. Why can't I hear you? Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Hey, real quick question. The people want to know. Remember when I door dashed that plunger to you?
Yeah.
Because Owen kept snapping the other ones like left and right.
Yeah.
First of all, how many did he break? Do you know?
Well, I don't know. That one broke. Another one.
Oh, you broke the one that I got you?
Amanda W. donated
Yep.
$9.99 through Super Chat.
Wow.
I didn't.
He broke the really nice one that I got him?
Yeah.
Suzanne, that thing had like a flex grip on it.
I know. We had to get a new one.
He eats hearty, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well,
Big boy.
big. I didn't know. So do you have a new plunger?
Yeah.
She knows that I'm live, sweet soul. I told her. I wouldn't just call her and say, hey, you knew that we were live, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, look, I got to go. I'm really busy. I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
She hates when I do that. So there you go. It's broken. I cannot believe that she did that. Son of a bitch. He broke the plunger, the one with the flex grip. That's not the nephew that's moving in. Thank God. I can't believe he broke that one. I thought that thing was going to last forever and ever and ever. Amanda, thank you so much for the $10 super sticker. It's very kind of you. thank you for being here as well. If they are constantly using a plunger, something's wrong with the toilet. No, there's nothing wrong with the toilet. There's everything is wrong with him. I can't believe he broke that one. Unbelievable. Just. I said that people wanted to know. You guys, I don't know. Did you want to know? I don't know. I wanted to know. DoorDash, a plunger, and stool softeners. Well, that's going to be next. That's what's going to have to happen next because that is ridiculous. Can you see my Beavis poster when he's like on doing stand up, but he's telling everybody he's Cornholio? I got that at Blockbuster a long time ago. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I will. I'm gonna look. Let's see, titanium plungers. Hold on, we're gonna take a little trip here. They gotta have them. Oh my God. Premium toilet plunger. Oh my God. Look at this thing, you guys. Look at this bad boy. Okay, well, womp, womp, womp. What the hell happened? Webcam. That was a big fail. It's embarrassing too. Steel plunger sounds disturbing. Well, you know what? Disturbing times call for disturbing things. You know? You get what I'm saying? I had no idea that it was this serious. There we go. There it is. There she is. That's the one right there. Look at that thing in all of its glory. Look at that bad boy. Christmas come early. Premium toilet plunger. All right. And it has a warranty? What? Let's shop online. Really? No, this isn't the one that he broke. It's only $18. That's not bad, actually. Look at that. That. Look at that thing. God, look at that plunger. That's the one. I'm going to call my sister back. She's going to get really mad. Watch. It's my favorite part, though. How's it scary? It looks awesome.
Hello.
Hey, Susanna.
Hmm.
I found a plunger, a metal plunger.
You
I did.
think it needs to?
What's that?
Do you think it needs to be that extreme?
Yeah, I'm gonna get him it for Christmas. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my gosh. Well, the one we have,
What about the one you have right now? It's still kicking.
it's been,
It's been 6 months.
has it been 6 months?
How long have you had the one you have right now?
Probably about 8 months. Maybe.
That's it. Yeah, I think it does have hydraulics on it. You got to see this bad boy. I'm gonna send you. But yeah, it's like a metal rod with this very nice, like extra coated rubber with extreme suction.
Wow, sounds elite.
Yeah, it's not that expensive. They says, well, let me see what it. EnduroSeal Premium Toilet Plunger, only $18.15.
No way.
That's what I'm thinking, man. I don't look. It says suitable for Suzanne. It's a stain. I couldn't find titanium, but it is a stainless steel handle, and it safely unblocks drains and sinks with ease. Lightweight, easy to handle. I mean, I think this is the one.
Oh my God.
What do you think? You think we should give it a try?
I think you should not buy that for your next.
Why not?
Because he might get his feelings hurt.
His feelings hurt. He's constantly. It has a warranty. He breaks it in. He's probably. You know how many plungers, honestly, and I'm telling you this with all honesty. You know how many plungers I've broken in my life?
How many?
0.
Oh,
How many have you broken?
none.
Exactly. It's not common. So if he gets his feelings hurt, well, it's going to be okay because he'll never have to think about it ever again because we're going to get him this.
Let's just use the one we got and see how.
Nah, I'm ordering this one because it's going to break. The one that you have is going to break. He's going to go to the buffet. He's going to go to the Oriental buffet out in Valley West. And or something like that, hometown or some smorgasbord of some kind. And he's going to end up just clogging it. And then he's going to break it.
You better be nice to my baby.
Anyway. All right. Yeah. Oh, also in a bag of veggies. It's like he eats rice and cheese all day. Yeah. He's crapping bricks for days.
Aw.
All right. Gotta go. I'm really busy. I gotta go.
Okay, bye.
All right. So. No, I'm not going to give it to her privately. Absolutely not. So that privately? That doesn't sound fun. He's 20 years old, for God's sakes. Didn't embarrass the baby. He's not a baby. He's full grown. He doesn't have blocked bowels. I'm telling you, he doesn't know how to plunge very well, I guess. So he's gonna get a nice plunger for his. Why would I film it? I'm gonna film him plunging the toilet. It's just, I don't know, man. It's amazing to me, though. It really is. I've never snapped a plunger handle ever. Yes, that will embarrass him if you give it to him. It's a whole. He must not know my nephew. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he will sustain the brutal humiliation of me giving him a stainless steel plunger for his birthday. No, I will not. Nobody's ever asked to borrow your plunger, have they? I'm doing what I do best. I'm turning it into a bit. Yeah, is it? Good, I'm glad. Hide the chat after the live. What would the card say? I don't know. I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Like, I don't think it's really embarrassing either. I think I think that it will solve his problem. She said the one that they've had for 8 months. That means that another one's going to go down. I mean, it's just a matter of time. Dude be snapping plungies like it's nothing. I thought that he still had the one that I bought, and it was more expensive than this one. So I'm glad that I checked in on the situation, because hubby just said he's never broken a plunger ever. Of course not. Oh, she doesn't know anything. He ain't gonna get his feelings hurt. I know him. He'll be fine. He'll probably be excited about it. He'll probably go LARPing with it. It'll be his new LARPing sword or something. Look, if somebody's gonna ask to borrow my plunger, this is what they're gonna get. I don't think that's out of line, do you? She gets so mad about it too. I gotta go. I'm really busy. I'm the one calling her. I used to do that to her all the time. Like, I would call and she'd go, hello. And I go, oh my God, I got to call you back. I'm busy. And I'd hang up. She'd get so pissed off all the time. It does have a thick, like most plungers do have thick wooden handles. Yeah, well, they're cheap. I mean, I could probably make a bouquet of them. Oh, I forgot Gray had the bricks. Does he have the bricks? Does he have the light though? He doesn't have the light. If he doesn't have the light, it doesn't matter. Yeah, he probably knows. He probably knows that it's a joke. Most of it. Adam Forever 21. Good to see you. What would the card say? It would say, hello, my nephew. I love you. Here's a plunger for the shitter. Try not to break it anymore. Or try not to break anymore. Or something like that. I don't know. Good. If he doesn't have that, then I'm winning. Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking Macho. Macho, what do you want? A snake? He wouldn't even know how to use it. The Pro Plunger. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've seen these. This will be interesting right here. Look at this bad boy. I like this. Look at that thing. It's like a shotgun. It's like a superhero. Look at the friggin' Macho. Hold on. What do you want, dude? What's wrong? Yeah, that thing is solid, bro. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. All right, I'm back. Dang dogs. Really? We only have 98 likes? Who am I? Ernie Shell? Duh. Let's see. 97 likes? Come on, dude. Even Kelsey remembered this time. Hook it up. I might do that. Oh, that's funny. Did we hit 100? Bam! Look at that. It went from like 90 something to 111 in seconds. There were people out there that were not liking the stream. Unacceptable. I'm just kidding. Thank you for liking. I don't know what it does, to be honest with you. And no, I don't. They say that it helps sort of like, hey, this is a good show. This is not a good show. This is a terrible show. But it is a show. Oh, wow. It's also made in America and assembled by disabled U.S. veterans. Interesting. There's a pro plunger that uses 140 pounds of pressure. You know, have you ever seen somebody try and plunge a toilet with just like a 5-gallon bucket of water? My buddy, Lukey, thinks that for some reason he can do that. Like he thinks that he's able to plunge a toilet by pouring water down it. And it's never worked. It's never worked. It never will work. It's not a thing. He thinks it is, but it's not. He does though. He thinks it'll actually work. And I've seen him do it, and he overflows the toilet. Did it work? My country bumpkin. Country bumpkin? The show begins now. Jenny Machete. Yeah, it works if you know what you're doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. He thinks he does, but he doesn't. Are you showing it? I did. I yawned. Let me see here. So we have to finish that stupid Munchkins. Stream. And I don't know how much of it is left. Let me see. It's like 20 minutes. 20 minutes or so. Is that what you guys want to do? What's up, man? How are you? I heard you're not feeling so hot right now. Yeah, let's finish it. Well, let's do a Geo stream tomorrow because I have been wanting to play that. Donna, it's good to see you. Be safe. Also, like I said, I heard from Kat and Lucy, and they'll both be back here shortly. Ooh. All right, make sure to watch the replays. All right, here
we go. That's a fact. You know, you gotta do it the right way and not because ulterior motives. If you do it, that's how I blew up in the first place on YouTube. I did it. I was working with my heart.
How many of you guys used to watch T-Rev 757? Put a 1 in the chat if you have if you were a loyal follower or subscriber.
Love for money, right? There's a big difference.
No judgments.
Like that's why I took off, is because I wasn't thinking about that. Once you start to think about that, you start to not do good. You start thinking about money, you start doing bad. That's a fact. When you think about money, that's what happens. You start to fuck up. Because now the passion's gone. You just see dollars. Like this shit, I love this. I love doing what I do. I love feeding thousands of families in the street. That's what I do every day. I help thousands of families, elders. I have a lot of elder clients that I actually do on my own that call me on the side because they can't, they couldn't, where I met them from, they couldn't request me. So when they got me I ended up doing them a few times, but when they got me a second time, I guess, that's when they asked. A lot of people have. I've met a lot of really good people on here, and a lot of business owners and people who just have a different outlook on life, and I respect it a lot. Like there's some that won't even bring their kids out in public. I came across a few who won't bring their kids out in public, and their reason why makes sense. Like scared shit's gonna happen. People, I don't know. America is crazy right now. For real. Oh my God, what the fuck is going on? I can't see shit.
So I said I have about it's probably going to take about another 3 weeks to get the DUI stop footage. That's right, buddy.
This visibility is dog water. I'm serious. This is bad visibility. Give me a second. I can't see. Oh shit. Are you kidding me? Alright.
Dude, that's gonna be such a special event. I mean, it's gonna rival the World Cup. Soccer sucks.
Yeah. You know me? OPP. Your fucking Rella.
Somebody emailed me and they said, Josh, why would you do that? Why would you FOIA the body cam footage of his DUI? Why would you do that? And I just wrote back, because I want to. That's the only reason. Because it entertains me. Because it's funny to me. That's why.
Teacher ain't
And if you don't like that explanation, I don't know what to tell you.
picking everybody with their hands up. Who's in here?
It's about as honest as I could be.
Bullshit. I don't even care. People, they love when you're doing the puppeteer shit, but they don't love when you...
People got mad at me when I got Don Wells' his jailhouse interview when I got that too. Like, why would you do that? I said, because I want to. Because I can. Because I want to.
You.
I ain't hurt nobody. Well, I don't think so, at least.
They hate it.
Oh, he's gonna flip his lid. I don't know. There's this whole thing that people talk about, like when you FOIA stuff, that it's like go in real life. But I will say that I was sort of egged on by him saying, "Yeah, get the footage, take a look at it." It's It's like, I'll do whatever I want, bro. It's a DUI. I don't care about anything else.
Straight up.
And everything that I've ever talked about for him, and this goes for everybody, because I just be seeing everybody just talking their bullshit all the time. Just like saying, you know, this happened to me when I was a kid, and that happened to me when I was a kid, and like, and talking about each other's like terrible things that have happened to each other in the past. And I'm just going like, this is why I don't engage in that kind of stuff anymore, because I don't like, it's not that serious for me at all. At all. And I'm surprised that people actually care as much as they do about other people's bullshit. And look, I've been there. I've been under the microscope. I've had it happen to me. I've had people look into my life. I've gotten threatening emails. I've gotten, told I was just a terrible, terrible human. All that stuff.
They want to stir up all this drama, come back and bark orders at you, but don't, That's how you know who the real ones are.
Yeah, and like that's the other thing too. And by the way, I've had some of those same people that are sitting there talking about it. And then everybody wants to do guilt by association for something other people say, and like that's a game that could be played all day long. Guilty by association. That is a thing that could be used all day. Back and forth. Because a lot of these same people that are griping and bitching are really good friends with people that have talked about things that happened to me in my past when I was a kid, and I didn't do a 5-hour live about it. I just said, you know what? This is the internet. People say bullshit, and it's wrong. It is wrong to do. Trust me. I don't support any of it.
You don't do that public.
But I also don't do the guilty by association bullshit either. The hypocrisy is what gets me most of the time. And look, I've been a hypocrite before, but I do have some sort of self-awareness. It's like the self-awareness doesn't exist. And then you give people ammo to stand up on their soapbox and go, I can't believe you said that about me. Bro, I had one person say that I won't say who because I forgave them. I had one person say I was a gun and a clip away from being my dad. I had another person say that how come my mother didn't protect us better. I had somebody say something about when my mother got, quote unquote, when my dad blasted my mom. That's what was said. And that's white boy radio. And so, I mean, if, look, guess what? I don't give a fuck what they say. I do not care what they say. It's not something that's going to upset me. People like that do not upset me at all. Oh, of course it's disgusting. But, you think I care what like some loser on the internet says? Of course not. I really don't. But I also don't sit there and cry and whine about it.
Tier shit, like people. Like,
By the way, who knows who's even telling the truth anymore? Everybody lies, it seems like.
doing what I want to do. Fuck that. Fuck that. Hell no. People want to try to get into your life, talk all this
Of course
crazy
there
shit,
should.
start problems in your life, call fucking jobs, and do a bunch of weird shit. Y'all can have that internet shit. Because I can, yeah.
But I'm telling you, what I don't do is I don't play for keeps. Meaning, I will. It's just not something that's going to go on with me back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It might go on for a day, maybe two, and then other than that, it's done. Done. I remember when crap was going on with you. It was disgusting knowing all you had been through. Yeah, it happens. It happens. It's all right, though. I'm always more concerned about what people, like what good people have to say, like people that I respect and trust and admire and all those things. If they have something negative to say about me, then that would bother me much more if I actually give any credence to what you say. Those are the kind of people that it would upset me. Not scumbag losers who think that, who sit online all day and hang out with trashy, uneducated, ignorant people. I don't care about that. I've been here for a little while now. I've been through a lot. Not just here on YouTube, but in life. And I'm not interested in what a bunch of criminals have to say.
I could get on there and I could use that as a tool to make money. But who the fuck wants to?
Because contrary to what anybody thinks, I don't have a criminal record because I'm not a criminal.
Put up with that all day. Even if I did want to get on there and do that, like it's not like nobody wants to sit there and put up with people who are calling and trying to have their shit on because they're fucking cuckoo and talk about killing their husband so much that they're fucking cuckoo. They didn't take their fucking meds. They're off their rocker. The bitch done bumped their head quite a few times. Yeah, I'm being safe. I was just driving extra slow. People behind me were looking crazy, but I don't care. And the visibility shit like what it just was, I'll take.
Is my biological father still alive? Yeah, he's in prison still.
My time. Woo! I'm sweating bullets though. What? People mad? Like the thing is funny to me is people still got my name in their mouth. What are you mad? Because I'm happy with life? With just, I got my problems that I got.
Well, that's sort of, kind of what, look, there are times where, I'll mix it up with somebody when I think that it'll either be entertaining or it's a point that I want to make or whatever. But I couldn't imagine if like say today, if I went off on somebody in the chat that said something that pissed me off, which does happen from time to time. And if I started calling them a stupid biatch or a see you next Tuesday or a piece of this or anything like that, I couldn't imagine the fallout that would happen from me speaking to somebody that way. First of all, I don't speak to anybody that way. I don't call people, I don't call women bitches, nor do I call them, sluts or, anything like that. I don't, it's just not how I talk. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't talk like that to people. And I just couldn't imagine doing that to somebody. Even if I can't stand them, even if they've said terrible things about me, which, by the way, has happened. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just not going to do, I'm not going to do it. I would never do that.
Going on, but I'm
And I would never even be baited into doing it because it's just not something that I would do.
happy. And what I mean by happy is
Now, I'm not saying that I wouldn't say, hey, I don't like you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't care for the kind of person you are. I don't find you intelligent. I mean, I will absolutely make every point that I need to make to get the point across to you that I don't like you. But under any circumstances, I just can't imagine just screaming at somebody going, you're a stupid bee or this or that. Now, I do call men who are acting like bitches. I do that. But for some reason, that has a bit of a different feel to me. I don't know why.
I'm happy with myself and the way that I am going about everything. I'm actually proud of myself. So being it, when you're proud of yourself and you can love yourself, you're able to elevate and get through anything, which I've done.
And by the way, in all the years that I've been here, and doing shows and that's never happened.
Over and over again, but it just gets stronger and stronger and stronger as you climb. And in the level that I'm at right now, just with that, is just, I'm happy and proud of myself. Super proud, because I stood on my morals. I didn't come back, try to get on YouTube and try to force my YouTube shit. Like, when I tried, that's when I couldn't get on.
Well, one of the things here, we'll come back to this in a second, but I've always known that I have sort of I have a way about me that I'm good at arguing. I do not shy away from an argument, but it never turns into like, you're dumb and fat and ugly and, blah, 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 blah. It never really, it doesn't turn into anything other than just like a regular argument. And I think that, I know that I could humiliate somebody, or I know that I could, if I wanted to be, if I was upset or something, I could be demonstrative. I don't want to grind somebody into the dirt because I don't need to do that. It doesn't make me feel any better about myself ever. It never has ever made me feel better. And to the point of, you could even ask my sister, in all the years that I'm her little brother and she has pissed me off to the ends of the earth, I have never once called her a bitch, ever. I just haven't. Now I've gotten mad at her and I've said, things that probably weren't really nice, but I've never called my grandmother that. I've never called anybody that. Even people I couldn't stand. Now I've told people to F off and, you know, I don't like you and, you know, F off, you know. Well, that was a thing that he did. He was very demonstrative, and he did that to a few women, and I just couldn't stand it. I just couldn't stand it. There's other ways to get your point across.
I'm like, man, I can't get on. I can't do it. Like, first it was about letting everybody down. And then it was about, let me just sit on this and like, I don't want to be live. Like, and if I don't want to be live right now, I need to take this time to not only heal, but build a relationship with my son and not have these obstacles in the way. You know?
Now, if I was to get into it with somebody, like, I would be much harsher to somebody, and this is just for an example. I would be much harsher to somebody like a B. Tim than I would a lady. I don't know why. I don't know. I just would. For some reason, I don't mind mixing it up with dudes like that. You know, we're arguing and you know, I feel like I could be a little bit meaner, but even then, you know, there's a limit.
Let me get everything settled with him and focus. Let me focus in on, since I have my son, let me focus in on his education and try to get him lifted off and pointed into the right direction. And that's more important to me than any number or live stream that I could ever do. You know, especially without the stress. Like, I can working on my own with the clients that I like, the shit that I'm doing now, love it. Because there's not people bugging in my personal life, starting problems and doing a bunch of stupid shit. I can focus and think and get myself, listen to him about programs he wants to be into and what's he want to be. Oh, and now I know what he wants to be, so now I'm putting him into these.
And if somebody called, and this has happened, if somebody has called my sister a name or something, then there's going to be a problem, especially if it's a guy. If a guy thinks that he's going to talk to, you know, my sister or my grandmother, or an aunt of mine, or anybody that I care about, it would have to be addressed.
Looking at different programs, it's just time to focus on the best of his future. And I would love to do the same for my daughter, but she's running around out there in Jersey and stopped talking to me because I said I was going to come take her away, which I should, which I called the police and everything, and they still left her over at her boyfriends and all that. So obviously in Virginia or Jersey, it's different.
Of course they are.
The father has zero rights and you got to go fuck yourself. But my son, on the other hand, I've had him for a year and 2 months now, almost. Since last July. I don't
have a daughter, but I would, yes.
And he ain't going nowhere.
Are you talking about T-Revs? I have nieces, but I don't have any daughters.
He ain't going nowhere because I've seen what level he's at. And it's a fucking shame what that kid had to go through.
What was that?
It's a shame what my daughter has to go through, and she just doesn't even understand how bad it is, and I know how bad it is, and that's what breaks my heart, is that I know how bad it is. I know what they're going through and went through.
Does he really?
And it hurts me.
He has 3 kids? Holy shit.
It hurts me to know that, you know? It really does.
I know he has a younger daughter.
No kid should ever have to sit there and be around fucking 50 different men because you want to keep bringing different people into the household, etc. And the stories that I've heard from my son, it's sad. And I take part of the blame. Yeah, I couldn't do anything though. And people have twisted my whole entire situation from day one, talking about T-Reb's a deadbeat. No, my kids were being hidden from me.
It's just such a lie.
Imagine wanting to be a father and your kids being hidden from you. You know how much that fucking hurts?
Such a lie.
I don't know if there's anyone that can relate with that in here or not, but imagine everybody calling you a deadbeat and you want to be a father so bad, but this person is hiding your kids from you like you're some fucking threat to society that's going to kill a bunch of
There is nothing worse than I mean, there are things that are worse than a deadbeat dad, but I mean, how do you have any respect for anybody that doesn't take care of their kids? At least financially, and that's not even enough. It's not enough just to take care of your kids financially. You have to spend time with them. You have to engage in their life. But when you don't even how do you think that kids eat? Well, somebody's just going to figure it out, because I'm not going to figure it out. So mom's going to have to do it. Grandma's going to have to do it. Auntie's going to have to do it. Kids don't just eat magically. Kids don't just get clothes magically. You know, they don't get backpacks and school supplies magically at all. It's not enough to take them, you know, it's just not enough just to say, hey, I have problems and I can't be there for my children. So weird. So strange. All right, zombie ribcage. Take it easy, Pop. I hope you feel better.
people or something. Imagine that.
And by the way, I've never had my kids hidden from me by anybody, but I can tell you this. I would tie their ass up in court forever until I got any sort of custody, even if it was just on the weekends. And as much as I would hate that, I would make those weekends special. I guarantee it. I would. I just couldn't imagine only the weekends, but sometimes that's sort of the way the cookie crumbles. But I would make it. I would make it a big deal.
Imagine being in your children's life.
Being there for your baby's first day of kindergarten. I was there for that, for both of them. I was there for graduations. I was there for. That was my life. That was what I did day in and day out. I was there for my children. Because I wanted to be. Because that's what I would want. Because they wanted me to be.
Like 5 years from the time they were born all the way up until she had some trickery dickery docs shit up her sleeve, had me removed from the lease.
Ding.
And police moved me off the property, and I lived in fucking Jersey on a bench in fucking drug dudes' houses and shit, because that's the only person I could fucking find that was nice enough to let me borrow a couch or a concrete fucking floor. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't talk to me in case you've actually lived that shit. I tried to make it work and stay out there, but these women today don't have morals. I wanted to keep my family together because grandma taught me.
These women today don't have morals. Okie dokie.
When you have kids, you stay with that woman and you stay with your children. Point blank period. There's no ifs, ands, or fucking buts about it. You stay with your children, you keep that family and you keep that home alive. No matter what. And that's what stuck with me all these years. Mima saying that. And that's the moral that I've carried. I make mistakes. Of course I make mistakes, but damn.
I don't even think honestly, I didn't even think I was that great of a dad. I thought that, I came up short in a lot of ways, but I certainly did try.
I wanted to keep my fucking family together.
And I needed my family.
And I was 19 years old. Imagine being 19 and you want to keep your family together and that was ripped out of my life and stolen.
I was 18. And I did it.
From me. And when people on the internet take that shit and scrutinize it and turn it and make it their own story, and boy, I'll tell you what, that shit makes me want to beat somebody's fucking ass when I.
What up, net detective?
When I see them, like, yeah, that, bah! Just beat them the fuck up. for speaking on something they know nothing about. If you didn't cry with your fucking face in a pillow for over a year and turn yourself into the mental home because you didn't want to live no more because your children were stolen out of your life and you've had to move.
At what point do we just stop being victims? At what point do we stop being victims and blaming people for the things that happened in our past? I don't know, man. I couldn't be a victim, a permanent victim. I just could not be a professional victim. It's just not something that would ever interest me.
Where you actually had help and you had to deal with that fucking pain of your kids being hidden from you and told you're a fucking piece of shit and don't want to be a dad to them, etc. If you don't know what that feels like, don't speak on it. For real. Because the people who talk about that shit, like the dudes that got on here, when I see you in public, we gonna talk.
Yeah, let's talk. I'll talk to you.
Real shit. We're gonna see if them hands fly. I'm gonna make you feel the fucking pain that I felt for the years that my kids were stripped out of my life while you were making jokes on your fucking podcast. You know?
He must be talking about me.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna see we're gonna see what all that shit's about. And not spread some false bravado because you're a hating ass little pussy that can't get the fuck up and work. Lazy ass bitch. A lot of you cornballs, lazy, can't work, can't do shit. Gotta live off women and shit. Bunch of lame ass goofballs. Straight up. Speaking on my situation. Like, you fucking don't ever speak about it. You talk about, gee, right, yeah, I owe child support because I refuse to pay a fucking government that ain't telling me where my children at.
Oh, wow.
If you got a problem with it, tell the right story.
Look at his surfboard hat. Yeah, this was just the other day. It's a couple days ago.
Put the facts out instead of fucking putting your own spinning narrative on it, you goofy fucking psychotic prick. Like, these people are psycho. They will spin their own story on my life they haven't lived. And they kick it like it's real and true. When I got proof that it's women, I'm sorry, I saved the text messages from this woman of her apologizing, saying, I really apologize for hiding your kids from you for all these years. And then her and her old man tried to extort me for money back in the day.
Extort for money? What do you mean extort for money? What does that mean? I mean, they wanted you to pay what you owed because she had to pay for everything?
I was lacking the smarts and education. I was a young boy.
No shit.
I was a boy having kids. And if I would have known they were extorting me though, like you got to pay me $5,000 and then you can talk to your kids. Like barking orders at me. And I paid child support at the beginning, and then I said, fuck this. I'm not going to sit there and pay child support, and I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about this. I'm not paying a fucking dime to shit if I can't see my kids, talk to them, hear them, anything. So fuck that. It's like you're just hiding. Like, you just what? You want me to send you this bread so you continue to spend it on everything? You got 9 different baby daddies. I got one baby mother, and it's fucking you. You got 9 different of them. Jumping around all these dudes, putting all these men through pain who lay down and have kids with you. And 50-50, half of it's my fault because I laid down and I did that. I accept that part. But if you're gonna hide my kids from me and then claim I'm a deadbeat, speak the fucking facts.
You are a deadbeat.
Manipulating ass bitches. That's why I said the next woman I be with is gonna be somebody that I put the ring on and walk right down the fucking aisle, and I know.
He won't walk down the aisle, but he will walk down the yellow brick road. And the fact that he gets on here and trashes the mother of his children just tells you all you need to know about this low-level piece of trash.
Has my back, and no, I don't even got to question if that woman loves me. That'll be the next person that's gonna be the final and last. Straight up. I'm not gonna bring a bunch of women around and have my children seeing me be with several different women. That's not the way this is gonna work. I got more respect for myself than that.
I got more respect for myself. I got more respect for myself.
Sure, I was younger, been in my younger brain. I wanted to talk to a lot, and I have at times, and I've made mistakes, but who the fuck doesn't make mistakes? You know? Nobody's feeding into the trolls. I'm speaking shit off the mind that's real, though.
Hey, Brenda.
People spinning narratives talking about the child support situation with me, and you don't know no fucking clue. That's why I ain't even get my taxes. I busted my ass, and they took what? $4,000? They took my $4,000 return? All right, cool. There's $4,000. Anybody say, hey, Rev was busting his ass so hard they took $4,000 from him. Nobody reported that, but they were reporting that I owe $60,000 when the government's stealing that shit from me when they were fucking charging.
Oh man, they took his income tax. That's rough. It's funny though.
Me for child support when it was illegally being charged to me. That's why I'm gonna beat that shit with a lawyer. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of that with a lawyer. Actually, I'm gonna have them dismiss all of that. Because how the fuck are you hitting me with child support? We're still married, and then we're getting charged for kids that aren't even mine. Yeah, we definitely got to go to the table over that.
Kids that aren't even his.
And plus, you hid them from me. You didn't even give me a chance to be a father. You hid my children from me. And then when you see me doing something for myself online, you wanted to go and cry about it and said you wanted to go hate because I was getting money, right? And you made it about money. You seen the money I was getting. I wasn't even thinking about it. You're over here thinking about money that you can get. So you went and cried and said I was a deadbeat. Instead
You are a deadbeat.
of just hitting me up, knowing.
If the government has to take your taxes from you because you owe $60,000 in child support, then that's the definition of a deadbeat. They have to. Do you think that if you got that tax return that you were going to hand that over to help your children? Of course not.
Damn well I would send you money like any other time you ever had. Because I was a sucker to that shit. I was a sucker to it. You know how happy I was every time that
He's an angry little shit, isn't he?
would choose to unblock me, and all of a sudden my kids needed this, that, and the third. And that's what she did to me the whole time. Well, your kids need this out of nowhere, and then it'll be okay for a second, then it's right back to block, numbers change. He's a deadbeat. Like, it's corny. I mean, where you sucking, or where you hating ass little fucking pussies at now? See, my
It's probably more than $60,000.
daughter's still sort of being hit from me. She's in Jersey right now because I don't want to come down there. You're taking me away from the people that love me. So these people that you're running around with in the streets, ruining your education with, love you? I don't want to fucking hear it. Those people don't love you. They're just telling you what you want to hear. And that dude you're talking to, he's only thinking with his dick. He only wants to have sex with you because you're a good-looking young lady. When you need to be worrying about your fucking education, you're throwing your whole entire life away right now. And you think these people love you? They're tearing your whole entire future down. And you're allowing them. So I don't want to hear about, you're taking me away from the people that love me. The people that love you left you there. Your mother left you and went to Connecticut and left you in the middle of fucking Jersey. That's love? That is not fucking love. So being lied to all the time and hidden away from your father, that's love? When the fuck was that ever love?
It's love.
That's what
because you're a pile.
I want to know. When was that love? I would.
Yeah, you're right. He has no right to talk about his kids this way, but he does it because everybody's wrong except for him.
I never told my son, don't talk to your mom if she messages you. Because I never would do that. There's a difference. There's a difference between being a good person and being a piece of shit. And being a piece of shit would be me doing that. I feel you heard everything that I just said just now, and still I would never, ever tell my son anything like that.
Sure.
Ever.
Sure. Sure,
You know?
bud.
I don't know. That's just my thought.
Well, it's terrible. Terrible thoughts.
Kept myself. You said what? Kept myself in a baby mama.
Yeah,
type
he's
shit?
weird.
Yeah, I didn't get that lucky, man. I was young. I was 24, 25 when I got her pregnant.
Young. Why did? First of all, why did that? That is an excuse that doesn't hold any weight. Young. I'm young. I'm young. I'm only 18. I remember when I found out that my girlfriend was pregnant, and I had to tell my grandparents, specifically, I was talking to my grandpa, and I remember because I was young, and I said, "What am I going to do?" And he said, "You're going to raise him. That's what you're going to do." And that was it. That was the end of that conversation. That was the end of the conversation. That's it. That was what he told me. That was his advice.
I was just turning 17 or 16. I was in that range. I'd moved to New York. I ran away. And I moved to New York with her brother, who I met on PlayStation. And that's how that happened. I was going downstairs, and all of a sudden, bing, 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 you know, all that other shit. Bing, bong, boom, 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 boom. And that happened, you know? But, I don't know. I just think it's fucked up. People play these weird games, and it's weird, man. I don't know. Like, there's something called honesty and trust. Like, don't tell me you're gonna do better and then not do better. Then you wonder why I'm doing other shit. That's the one thing that I suck at, is communicating and letting somebody know, like, look, everything that you're not doing shit. You're relying on me to do everything for you, while you are literally putting nothing into this. I'm out here ripping it, and you're over here not putting shit. That's what when it comes to a relationship, you both have to make sure each other is satisfied, or it's never gonna work. Whatever works between, I mean, everybody's different, right? Like,
his stories are sort of all
I know
over the
that
place.
I'm one of them people that I'm all about. When I'm in a relationship, I'm all about my lady and making her happy, and making her happy about everything, no matter what it is. And I would do anything that my lady tells me. I don't give a fuck if anybody says pussy whip, this, that, and the third. Family, and I would do anything that my kids wanted. Because family.
What about leave them alone since you've missed pretty much their entire life? Would you do that? Hopefully. But, you know, this revisionist history, and this is not just with T-Rev, this is just in general. And like, if he watches this, and I know that he does sometimes, keep it to yourself, dude. Keep it to yourself. You're not going to make your situation any better by talking like this. You're just not. It's not going to help in any way.
Comes before anything in this world to me. And that's always what I wanted, was a family. And I keep finding these bozo ass bitches.
Is that a clarinet? What the frig is that?
Like,
look at this thing.
They don't want no family. And I keep finding, and that's always.
This looks like a clarinet. It looks like a little clarinet. It's like a snake tamer. That ain't no vape. That's a clarinet, baby.
That's always what I wanted, was a family. And I keep finding these bozo ass bitches. Like, they don't want no family. They just claim they want family, and they're looking at something totally different, like these other goofies.
Wants a family.
money, he can pay my bills. This guy is a rich guy. He can pay my bills.
Yeah, you're rich. Okay.
Don't know. She's a gold digger. I ain't messing with no broke.
Who smokes vapes and cigarettes? I mean, is that a thing that people smoke both? I mean, wouldn't it be one or the other? Wouldn't you just like, hey, yeah, I smoke vapes? Oh no! Oh, that didn't sound good.
I'm not a.
Oh,
I'm not a lazy person. I grind. I'm not a lazy person. I grind. I'm not a lazy person. I grind.
have another
for whatever I do. That's what I do know. So single father mode, right? Hold on, here we go.
Oh no! Look, he's playing it. Look! He's
Kelsey donated $4.99 through Super Chat. 3 minutes left.
What is it? 3 minutes. How close did we get? 7 out of 10. That's pretty good. Thank you, Kelsey. All right.
ASAP.
1, 2, 3.
My God.
Know how to handle every style. That's the mindset. I'm an OG when you see.
It's not a vape, it's a clarinet.
You and your man's up, make it hard for niggas to stand up. Take it through, they don't want it with us.
Get you. Living in the music. I get it.
This body.
For real, I be living in that shit. I be living in the music. That's how I always like when I listen to music, I just love it. I love it so much that I'm in it.
Like the thing's a diving board. For real. Like, look at that thing.
I'm
Look at the hat.
literally in it. I'm matrixing with this shit. You know what I'm saying? That boy said your mouth got a hummingbird ass. Your mouth checks that your ass can't cash. 145 and I'm out of your weight class. You want beef, better scramble than break fast.
I can't, like, after watching his lives when he does this look, I don't know what this thing is, but he does this thing where he lifts his eyebrows and it's almost like the duck face, like when people take selfies and they want to make their face look thin. And,
Kelsey donated $4.99 through Super Chat.
it like
Don't
goes,
yell, I want confetti.
Da, oh, wow, oh. I don't know what that face is, but it scares me. It's terrifying. He is. He's looking right into your soul. I need to get, I do. I need to get.
Rochelle Sean donated $19.99 through Super Chat. Love you, Josh. Thumbs up emoji. Yellow heart emoji.
Thank you, Rochelle. And thank you, Kelsey. I'm not going to yell. It's very kind of you guys. T-Rev played the skin flute. That's going to wait until the AI. Wait until AI reads that. It's going to be funny. I don't even know where to put this thing. Up here. Shoot. Here it is. Listen.
Amandering donated $4.99 through Super Chat. T-Rex played the skin flute. Smiley face emoji.
Josh, did you clip it when he said he abandoned his teeth? No, I did not. He abandoned his teeth. Confetti. I like confetti. Love you, Josh. Thank you, Rochelle. And the skin flute. He abandoned his teeth. His teeth abandoned him. Does anybody remember on Ace Ventura: Pet Detective when he's like looking in that little camera hole thing, and he gets like really close to it? That's what this is. Like everything's so stupid. Why is he so sweaty? Like, why is he so sweaty? I don't get it. Oh, man.
No worries, no need to apologize. Be better scrambled and break fast.
There it is. Watch. I don't know if anybody else recognizes this, or maybe it's just me being a psycho, but he definitely does this thing. Watch his face. Watch, here he goes. Why does he do that? Why does he do that? Yeah. So I'm not the only one. I don't know why, and he does it. He does it a lot. Like, watch. We can find it. Watch. It's when he looks at the camera. Watch. He must like the way his face looks when he... Stop, Otis. He's trying to get the angle, yeah. You're... I don't know. It's weird to me. I don't know why. incoming. He taking it. It's not look. He looks constipated or something. I don't know. I really don't. It's his self affirmation. Yeah, he's very uncomfortable in his own skin, and that's a fact. And that sucks too. By the way, I mean, having to feel that way is not a. You know, there's been times where I certainly didn't feel comfortable. But that's just too much to me. Anyway. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow over on the lab. And then tomorrow night we will do GeoGuessr. I will set so I have a live that I'm doing on the lab tomorrow. And then we'll do GeoGuessr tomorrow night. Okay? All right. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for the likes and the shares, the super chats, the stickers, the gifted memberships. You guys are awesome. I'll catch you here tomorrow.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lab After Dark is starting shortly.
Y'all have a good night. Rochelle, Rod, good to see you, brother. Debbie, hey, what the hell just happened? Who else we got here? Amanda, Pam J to be specific. Pink Peony. Oh, man. Sparker. Dreamcatcher. Jen P. Yeah, he was after that. He's always after that. Kelsey. Sweet Soul. Jenny Machete. Holly, Martha, Martha's the OG, man. Gabby, where did Ginger Snaps go? I did say it. I said, Jenny Machete. Brenda. We own the night, best late night show on the tubes, baby. Gabby, I gotta pay. Oh yeah, he does it all times. Why he's wearing rain boots?
Lab After Dark is starting soon.
Why he's wearing rain boots? Swear to God, he said that. It was the most ridiculous.
Well, you opened that Pandora's door.
Ah. It's just ridiculous. Dude.
I was actually just sitting down to feed, but whatever, you know.
Appreciate you. Serious.
Lab After Dark starts now.